Yunsen. Today, we will not be analyzing any chess games. However, we are going to see Stockfish versus Stockfish playing this Scotch game. It's going to be different from what people normally do. We will see the engine moves and play it while I analyze it. So now, Stockfish says EXT4 for black. Looks like knight xd4. Oh, bishop c4. Bishop c4. Let's see why. Bishop c4. Yeah. Don't really need to care about this pawn because unless you do some crazy moves that weakens your structure, it can't protect this pawn. You'll get that anyways. So bishop c4. Oh, bishop c5 or knight. I will always move when the bar stops jumping up and down. So bishop c5. Okay. This is some kind of gambit. c3. You want to trade off the center pawn. It's quite annoying to you. Now your knight and queen can't really threaten it because it has a lot of defenders. So yeah, c3. Okay. I think the best move is either to take or give up this pawn. Yeah, take. And now it should be knight xc3. d6. All right, d6. It prevents the bishop from spying at that square. And now d6, it controls the middle quite well. Bishop b5. Okay. The computer's favorite rally pass. No, something like a rally pass. If we play the Italian opening, the bishop always moves to b5 to pin the knight and get this e5 pawn. Right now it's h6. Maybe defending against, maybe defending against g5 threats and threatening to push. Then maybe the king have ideas of castling queenside after the queen and bishop move away. h6. It's gonna be castles. Oh, it's not. I've got to play e5. Okay. Oh, it's quite a. This move, it's a bit. If you push, it takes. Yeah, either take this. So it's a trade of pawn in the middle. So e5. And like e7. What? Okay, this knight to e7. No, e7 looks like the best. All right. Ex d6, cx d6. Ex d6. No, it's either the bishop. I'm sorry, or the pawn. Generally I prefer the pawn to take because if you take with the bishop, now you'll be really attacked by other pieces. And the knight, then after you, for example, you put your bishop back, then the queen. Then if the king takes, you can't castle. So yeah, I think it's best to take as the pawn. And even if you try to trap the bishop, it still has some places to go. Bishop d3, the computer did that quite fast. Oops, it's not that puzzles. Okay. And now it's puzzles. Rook e3, rook e1, queen b2. The rook goes to e1, and you take, sorry, take and take. You control the whole file. Yeah, rook e1 is the best. Right. Now it's bishop e6. Bishop e6 is the best. Let's see why. If bishop goes to e6, then yeah, it controls quite a long square, and the bishop can't move to this strong square to escape if it's attacked by the pawn. And now it's blocks the knight, and white can't control the whole e5. So now also bishop d3. Okay, we see that. Rook e3, rook e8, sorry. Yep. Knight d5. What? Knight goes to d5, knight takes, bishop takes. Then bishop goes to h7 check. Then king takes and queen takes. Queen d7. Okay, let's see. Maybe preparing for some bishop to f5. Okay, so anyways, we got a3. Okay, yeah, this knight is quite fragile. Bishop comes, there'll be a lot of pressure in this knight because it's pinned. Rook. Rook ac8. Rook a to c8. There we go. Okay. Now we're trying to move this two away. Sorry, this two away. Rook c1. Knight d6. Oh, maybe it's to block the bishop. And since the knight over here, it's already, there's not much pressure if you move back your bishop. So yeah, I think blocking is also the best. Well, it also attacks the bishop. Bishop b3. Oh, wait a second, I need to turn off my aircon. Right, and back. So now Knight G, E5. Knight G to E5. Okay, now it's putting pressure on the bishop and wanting a trade of knights. Knight E4. Okay. They're putting pressure on each other's bishop. And this pawn. No pawn is protecting it from the side, so it's quite weak. Knight X3 check. Seems like the best. And definitely queen takes. Yep. So now knight D4. Oh, now knight jumps out to get the queen. So queen F4. Yep. If the bishop moves, the pawn is free. Bishop F5. That's what I mentioned previously. The bishop is going to come here one day. Sorry, come here one day. And the bishop is protected by the knight and the queen, so there's no need to worry. And now the knight is pinned. So B4. Oh yeah. This bishop is quite annoying. It literally blocks us from the direct trade of rook. And the B6. And rook x c8. Okay, the computer wants us to trade. Queen x c8 or rook x. Yeah, I think rook is better. No, actually, they are the same. All right, now queen x d6. Oh, there we go. Since we kicked away this bishop, now we get the pawn. Notice that black also got a pawn in the start, so now the position in material wise is totally equal. So rook d8, queen a4, threatening the pawn. And on queen e5. Queen d7. So if the queen goes back to d7, it protects the bishop, and because the queen definitely has ideas of threatening the back rank, taking these two pieces and taking these two pieces. Yeah. So queen to d7 is the best. Looks like bishop f1 is the one. Bishop f1, what? Oh yeah. Although it's taking off a defender, it takes off the pin. And you can't move here, can't move here, can't move here. Moving here blocks our rook, so let's press down back. Oh. Bishop c7. Okay, now it's attacking the queen, wanting a trade of bishop. Knight d6. And blocks the bishop from taking. Well, what if they add a pressure? Oh, they don't. Oh yeah, and they're attacking. Bishop takes, queen takes. Queen takes. Knight c2. And now we'll do a rook c1. Okay, it somehow pins the knight. But what did the knight just take? Let's see if what the knight takes. If the knight takes, then rook takes c8. Bishop x c8. Oh, then you can play b5. Okay, yeah. And there will be a very strong pass pawn. And let's go back here. Now the bishop is protecting the knight, it's protecting the rook, so there's no pin. So rook to d8. So bishop c7. Okay. Attacking the rook. I think the rook will go up. Yes, and also secure the 7th line. Now bishop. The bishop doesn't move. Then it plays g4. What? What? Wait, why? What if the bishop takes? Oh, rook x c2. Yes, I see that. If b takes g4, verdict. And now if it's b4 now, bishop g6. Okay, move back. And bishop e5 and knight x a3. Bishop g3 and knight x a3, sorry. Bishop g3. So the white bishop doesn't seem to come back. Now knight x a3. Oh, now black can enjoy a 3 pawn. h4, okay. The pawns over here is very strong. a6. Rook c8. Then goes to h7. Bishop g2. Okay, so if the bishop goes to g2, it kind of has spies on it. At least now the white bishop is active. Rook d4. Hey. Oh yeah, and I have two choices. Right. Bishop x a6. Wait. And I think it's rook x b4 here and 6. Alright, let's see. After a very long time of trading, rook c5. Boy, knight c2. What? Okay, I can't take it. Of course, the bishop is protecting. h5. Bishop e4. Okay. Oh, you're just trying to lure the bishop to take so that you can get the knight. f3. Rook b3. fx e4. Rook x g3. Okay, that's a good one. King f2. Rook a3. Bishop b2. Okay, this is a very good rook. Now you must protect this. Maybe White doesn't want to trade the bishop with knight because he's down a pawn. So knight g4. I'll just fast forward because I don't want to drag the whole video that long. So let's go here, right? And the whole thing stops. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens before. So White Black has a crazy push. Oh yeah, now the 2 pawns, it's invincible. It can just push down. Oh, it had been like, oh, en passant. But it en passanted out to very strong. It's now rook to d5. Now the knight escapes. Yeah, that's what you only can do. Rook at h5. King g7. Rook d5. King f7. Rook f5 check. King e6. Rook f3. Rook a2. King e3. Knight here. Rook moves. Rook to a8. Okay. King f4. Rook comes around. Ah, there we go. And now, wait, I think this is a drawn position. Yeah, I think this is a drawn position. Okay, there's a check now. King g3, rook takes, king f2. Ah, there we go. Now the pawn is down. But I still think Black can hold through the whole thing. Because you can just trade off the rooks and win. So let's see how Black deals with this. I don't really think there's anything to do here. All right, so we will just go for the last few seconds before I call this a draw. If there's still nothing. Yes, just simply a bunch of checks. You can't really win the whole game. Yeah. In the end, it's all 0-0-0. All right, so we'll call it a draw. So today we have finished the Scotch game, Stockfish versus Stockfish. In the next video, we will play the Rollo Pass. Bye-bye.